seen him run second unit with Derek Favors and be the primary ball handler, but his decision-making so good off the dribble.
Ingles averaging almost 5.5 assists per game, second on the team behind Ricky Rubio. Kuzma points, 8 boards, 5 assists, a little bit of everything. Jazz back up by 5. Rubio playing off Rondo. Kuzma's going to launch another one and backs in another one.
Okay, now
a fine year as Gobert as well. Kuzma backs in 2 straight on 3-pointers. Rubio's on. Kuzma fires and connects.
Now you've let him get this season by Oklahoma City in that first game, and a critical, absolutely critical game for them because they had been struggling mightily.
Kuzma calling for it. They're going to post up. Big height advantage on Rubio. Rubio plays him tough. Kuzma's good adjustment, banks it home.
Where would they be without him offensively? He's got the spots he wants to, the tight window he comes off with shoulder to shoulder to get separation from the defender. He is a professional shooter, Mr. Korver.
What a great fit in his second stint here in Utah. And Kuzma very aggressive.
All of those things, Mike. But I don't think you should discount the will to compete of Damian Lillard, how much he can carry an offensive end. I think young Mr. Zach Collins, who I think is a good feel, will embrace it. I'm curious to see how they respond. Can they respond?
Rubio with a pretty move.
But I'll tell you, one of the big differences in this ballgame is the Jazz have a huge advantage in the paint. And one of the things they're giving the Lakers are the non-restricted paint looks. They're okay with that. They'll live with those.
Kuzma looked Crowder right in the eye and knocked it down. Talks about he was a very good baseball player as a kid.
Yeah.
But he also talks about that when he was a kid, he had an injury when he was in 10th grade. And that changed his mindset in terms of what sport, kind of dedicate himself to basketball after that. Kuzma steps back, shot rattles in.
By Tim Bontemps talking about the 4 best sophomores in the league. And they would start, who they'd start a team with or who their foundation would be. Go ahead, Kyle Kuzma, give him it. First thing I like is that the game's important to him. His improvement's important to him. They challenged him to be better defensively. He's had to take on different roles there.